Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. Today I am here joined live by LucasXGamer. He's going to be entertaining us with some amazing top 100 global ladder gameplay using 2.6 HOG cycle. Now Lucas, everybody knows Jack, right? I think that most people probably know Lucas, but if you don't, he's like OG before Jack, known as a really good HOG cycle player. And I have the glitch, so let me get right back to you guys. Alright guys, we are back. Sorry about that. I get this glitch that if somebody just joins my clan, I cannot spectate them right away. And because of that, by the way, we're doing live ladder matches. We're a little bit late to the party on this very first live match, but I promise you guys I will watch the beginning of this replay afterwards. Right now, it looks like we're going against Black from WoW Clan, and he's playing Lava Loon, so that answers you guys right now. Ash, what about Lava Loon? I got you covered first replay. We're looking good, guys. So guys, let me know what you think of this series when all said and done after the video. Again, I'm not going to be doing any editing except for the downtime. Some of these matches can take 10, 15, 20, 40 minutes between searches, so I'll edit that out, but otherwise I'll bring you all the wins and all the losses and just kind of enjoy, kind of spy on these players as they trophy push here towards the end of the season. Again, LucasXGamer playing the traditional 2.6 HOG cycle. If you like the series, let me know which deck you want to see next. I also just recorded Assaccini playing Sparky top 200 ladder live as well. So I got Sparky in 2.6. Let me know what else you guys want to see. So now right into the matchup here. It looks like with 5 seconds left, we're going to pick up the dub. Well, I don't want to speak too soon. We gotta get this hog to the tower first, right? So I imagine the log might come down here, not in cycle, my bad, but we do a good job defending on that left tower against the lava hound and the balloon push, but another balloon relentlessly after that one. It looks like he missed the balloon with the fireball there, but it doesn't matter. Musketeer and the tower is going to be able to clean up that nicely here. So now just like that, 1298 HP on our left tower. So man, I hope that Lucas can seal the deal here. He's gonna send in the predictive log. The opponent switching up the tombstone location because of that very nice job by the opponent. Black kind of hesitating a little bit there on that tombstone. So now we have to defend against this big onslaught again. But oh, the musketeer in the pocket with the offensive fireball. Lucas just like that, starting this video off with a bang there, guys. And you know what? We might have time while he searches for the next match. Let me just tell this guy, good job there. He also, okay, we're actually looking good. Let me watch the, I don't want to waste any time. Let's watch the beginning of this replay first, and then we'll tell him GG after that. So this is the first 2 minutes that you guys missed. Reason I'm going to show you in double time here is because I don't want to miss this next match. This is live. And 2, I do want to kind of get the strategy down for you guys in terms of how to start out a match against Lava Loon. Now, obviously at this point, we already know 30 seconds in that he's playing Lava Loon. He dropped that Lava Hound. It looks like he's going to cycle back to Hog immediately and pressure that opposite lane with 2, 6, 7, 8 elixir push here and use a cannon, an ice spirit, and a musketeer to defend on the other side. He actually does a good job preventing a lot of damage, cycling to that ice golem as well, helping the musketeer finish the cleanup there and then take the left tower. And what about maybe 30 seconds or so is where we picked up on this game, but basically 4 times speed. It looks like all he does here is defend, and we caught him live about 1 minute and 10 seconds in. This is exactly where we caught him live here. So that is the beginning of the match, basically unloading 8 elixir in the opposite lane as soon as the opponent used their lava hound there, even cycling back to his hog. So now we can tell him that we got half of the match or so, and hopefully he's just continuing. I told Lucas, just keep playing, man, I'll catch up to you. So here we go, guys. We're already into the next match against Wildcat here from Team Liquid, a really good player. It looks like he's starting out with a Dark Goblin and a log there against the Hog Rider. So interesting. Lucas, obviously, something that you'll see in all of these matchups. Lucas, a big fan of starting out with the Hog Rider if it's in his hand as the first play of the match. So here we're going against a Dark Goblin Pekka deck. Gonna be interesting. Obviously, the Pekka is a great counter to the Hog Rider, but in 2.6 HOG cycle, you can easily outcycle a Pekka, especially in single elixir time. So you can bet that Lucas is gonna ideally get the most of his damage here in single elixir, if at all possible. So here comes a Royal Ghost as well. That's gonna be kind of a pain because we're gonna have to use an Ice Golem, cycle to an Ice Golem here. Hopefully he has one. There it is. Ice Golem down. Musketeer doing some work against all of those troops there, and and then Royal Hogs in the opposite lane. Lucas is ready there with the cannon. The log comes down from the opponent, and he's going to get a little bit of pig damage here in the left tower, but skeletons actually have pretty considerable DPS, especially for 1 elixir, and then immediately knowing the opponent does not have 7 elixir, we attack with that Hog Rider. No delay or hesitation from Lucas. Even though he wasn't at full elixir, he went in with the Hog Rider. That's something that you're definitely going to want to do, especially in single elixir time. You need to get your damage early against a heavier deck with a hard counter such as the Pekka like this, guys. So here it goes. The left tower still targeting that Royal Ghost. Beautiful, beautiful defense there, denying absolutely any damage from the opponent from that Royal Ghost. Well played there. So Lucas here at 6 elixir. I feel like his opponent still has the elixir lead, and look at this defense here. We're going to use the Hog, and then we're going to go right in with the Hog Rider again. Again, a heads up play there by Lucas, knowing that they just used 5 elixir for the Royal Hogs, so they don't have enough elixir for the Pekka yet. So immediately, cannon, Hog, boom. You can see the speed by Lucas in terms of the aggression with that Hog Rider. As soon as you know the opponent does not have enough elixir to drop that Pekka. Again, a defensive cannon here, setting up with an Ice Golem to block in the right lane. 1 pig does get to the left tower. Log comes down. Musketeer set up in front of that King Tower to kind of snipe her away. And again, a very nice defensive sequence. You can see that he's using that forward cannon, that Musketeer in front of the King Tower there. A nice fireball taking out the Dark Goblin and getting some damage on the tower and the Royal Ghost there. Musketeer locks on to that tower, taking it down to 59 HP. Log can finish that off now. Now all we have to do with 10 seconds left, it looks like we're going to be 2-0 here, guys, against Lavaloon, Royal Hog, Pekka, and Wizard. You don't really see Wizard that often this high on ladder, but man, he must be really high. We were at 100. I wonder where he is right now. Either way, tower goes down right there. And that's going to be GG there. Another victory for Lucas. I told you this guy was good, guys. Going into the next match, guys, again, I'm going to edit out the downtime in between. Hope you don't mind. But here we go. We're going right away against Carito here. And he starts out with the Goblin Gang at the bridge there. Still too early. I'm not sure exactly who's playing and what they're playing on the Carito account. But a Log and the Goblin Gang starts out here. Maybe a bait deck. We'll have to wait and see. Spear Goblins, that tells me maybe a Mortar deck. We'll have to, maybe a Mega Knight bait deck, who knows, but I'm thinking probably Mortar, and there it is. Mortar goes down, so it's going to be a Mortar Valkyrie, kind of a zap bait or bait spell bait deck. And Valkyrie seeing some love here. I think that Valkyrie is actually in a pretty good spot. She was incredibly overused, but after the nerf to her last balance changes, I'm thinking that she's pretty good. She's still a solid card. I don't know what you guys think, but my opinion is that Valkyrie's still pretty solid, especially while Royal Hogs are still relevant in meta in the game. So here comes a Hog Rider left lane for Lucas. He's going to run right into that minion horde. Man, this is an annoying deck that he's going against. Check it out, guys. It's Mortar, Skill Horde, Fireball, Miner deck. So you got to always be on top of that Miner coming in with the counter attack with whatever like defensive or remaining swarm troops that Carito has. It's going to be a tough matchup here, guys. Against the Mortar deck, generally, I would give the advantage to the Mortar player, so we'll see how Lucas plays this one. It might be a tough one for him here. So he's going to go ahead and log the Spear Goblins there, and the Valkyrie's not going to get any swings or damage onto his left tower. He's at 10 elixir, so he goes ahead and he starts cycling immediately here. Sends in that Hog Rider. Again, no log this time. A nice setup with the Musketeer there, able to distract that Mortar with the skeletons, keeping the Musketeer at full health here is Lucas. And a nice cleanup job, and then blocking again, making the opponent, forcing the opponent to have to respond to the Musketeer here, and unfortunately he does with the Valkyrie again. Spirit Goblin's helping out, chip away at that Hog Rider, but not before he gets 2 swings on that left tower. So the early damage lead here, as we are about 10-15 seconds now into double elixir time to Lucas here. So the fireball comes down, misses the cannon there, and smart defense by Lucas. Now he has the Hog going into the defensive Mortar setup. He's going to go ahead and fireball, just trying to get some more damage. Maybe a Hog hit. Nope, unfortunately not on that left tower, and immediately comes the Valkyrie again at the bridge. Man, this is an annoying push here. Well, knowing that Lucas just used the fireball, he's going to have to cycle his heart out here, and he does. He gets that fireball back in rotation, but now he's in a little bit of trouble here. No fireball in hand at this point, and the damage advantage to the opponent, and I just give the overall advantage to the opponent, as I mentioned. as we get into double elixir time. So here it goes, a nice mortar placement. That mortar is going to have to be responded to even after the hog dies, or it will target onto the tower there. That's why he plays that musketeer. Actually, he plays the ice golem to distract that mortar and then sends in the hog immediately, but not before that miner gets all kinds of damage on that left tower. This is going to be very difficult. Unfortunately, a mortar just in the nick of time for the opponent, protecting the left princess tower, and that's going to be GG. We are now 2-1 as that fireball lands. Well played, but a difficult matchup there. Man, I hate mortar decks. You guys already know that. I don't hate the player, but I hate the game. So let's go ahead and get to the next match. All right, guys, we are in the next match. By the way, during the downtime, which was about 8-9 minutes. I'm glad I edited that out. We checked his rank right now. He is 51st in the world. So we went from 100 all the way to 51st with really just 2 wins and 1 loss. So here we go again, setting up against another Royal Hog deck. Man, it's Royal Hogs coming in hot there, not getting much damage to show for it there. And then Lucas responds with a Hog Rider of his own there. A Royal Ghost kind of chopping away at the hog there. Now we have to respond to this Royal Ghost, and we're just going to go ahead and kite to the opposite lane, making him appear at the perfect location to be targeted by both of the princess towers. That's very key exchange there. That way the Royal Ghost does die. A beautiful kite there, and then skeletons to keep that Royal Ghost visible by Lucas. These little tiny plays and interactions that you guys want to pay attention to as we go through this gameplay. And notice again how aggressive he is with the Hog Rider, especially in single elixir time, going against Love here from Nova UAE. Royal Hogs in the right lane. We're going to do a good job again getting that cannon up and kiting that Royal Ghost up in front of the cannon, and then again that perfect placement with the musketeer there in front of that king tower. And let's see how he handles this. Dude, we kited this Royal Ghost all the way from the left lane to the right lane, and then we kite him up back a little bit to the right lane, but not before he's going to get it looks like just one swing with that smart log there, also taking care of that rascal girl. It was a nice log there by Lucas. Now he has to respond to the boy rascal. I mean, after that one hog push that Lucas was able to execute here, it seems like the opponent definitely has the momentum, or at least kind of the cadence to this match, setting to their liking. So here comes a magic archer in the right lane. Lucas, I think he has fireball in rotation. He opts not to fireball right away. He fireballs there once that magic archer got to the bridge. I think waiting to see if he could get a little bit more value, or maybe even save the fireball, depending on what the opponent did with the Royal Hogs. We're just going to go ahead and log here. The opponent brings down the poison. Nice that they have poison and not fireball there. Musketeer and the cannon able to clean up nicely, but not before that right tower falls to 2867 HP. So immediately we're going to go in with another Hog Rider, but going against that tombstone is going to prove to be sort of a nuisance in this matchup here. And we already are, look at this, like already 30 seconds into double elixir time. We set up with a musketeer behind the left side king tower. We're going to fireball that magic archer, this time getting some tower damage as well. But of course we are targeting the left tower, and obviously this is going to be a one tower match here, guys. So here it comes, a cannon set up beautifully there, also with the ice spirit freezing all of those hogs, and no damage again onto the tower. Meanwhile, we do get one hog swing onto the opponent's left tower. Really, really nice defense there, and you guys can see how whenever those hogs come down, the Royal Hogs of the opponent, Lucas is ready there, usually with the cannon plus Ice Spirit, but changing up the Ice Spirit locations does not want to give the opponent easy log value there. Also, usually setting up opposite side with that Musketeer, or in front of the King Tower with the Musketeer as well. And there it is, in front of the King Tower with the Musketeer again, trying to deny the opponent a ton of poison value. That's why you're seeing the Musketeer placed in the opposite lane there. Trying to protect the Musketeer here didn't really work out. I'm not sure if a log will kill that Musketeer or not. I think it probably will. We'll see probably in a second here. Fireball comes down against the Magic Archer. Do we have... No damage, no hits on that left tower, excuse me. And looks like Musketeer is going to clean up a few of these skeletons, but now it's going to be a monster push here. I wonder what he's going to do here. He logs. You notice how Lucas is saving the log here, guys, for the Royal Hogs. He does not want to be caught with both Fireball and log out of hands when the opponent drops the Royal Hog, but the opponent here kind of splitting their damage at this point. So this time we do go ahead and we send in the log, taking care of the tombstone and all the skeletons, and we do get one hit with the Hog Rider there. This is an intense match. A nice rascal play by the opponent here, forcing a fireball out of Lucas's hand, and then he blocks again with that ice golem. Here comes the magic archer at the bridge. Beautiful positioning here, able to kind of mitigate that magic archer or avoid that magic archer being able to hit the left tower. Here comes a nice log by the opponent. Do they have tombstone? No, they don't. It's going to be one more swing for us with the Hog Rider. We're going to go ahead and fireball this up along with the log. That's a 6-for-5 trade, so -1 for Lucas, but hey, it's double elixir time. We are halfway into overtime. These are the matches. These are the reason for me doing these live like ladder matches. Just such intense gameplay here, and we are thick. We are really deep in overtime. This might be a draw, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. A poison comes down from the opponent. One hit from that Royal Ghost, I believe, on that left tower. A nice hog kind of distracting that magic archer. The last thing that we want at this point is to lose this match because of the magic archer locking onto our tower. So here it comes. This is kind of an interesting situation here. Magic archer locked onto the ice golem there. One skeleton stays alive. Musketeer played to the right, making sure that magic archer does not target onto our tower again. We're gonna ice spirit here. Musketeer cleaning up nicely. Meanwhile, our Hog Rider gets one swing on the tower. It's 725 for us, 995 for the opponent. 38 seconds left in this match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Okay, we kite that Royal Ghost there, this time not in range of the other tower, but it doesn't matter anymore, really. Here comes the predictive fireball. Do not hit the tombstone, unfortunately, there for us. This might be a draw, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunate here. 580, 290, or a loss. Okay, here it comes. Hog Rider down, poison down. They use the log. They lose the log defensively. Fire! Oh my God! What? They use a defensive log instead of an offensive log, trying to stop that hog from hitting the tower. What an amazing match. 56 HP left standing on Lucas's left tower, and oh my God, wow. Yeah, that's all I can say. All right, guys, here we are into the next match. It is LucasXGamer CR versus HBS, another very, very good player. This is going to be another great match, guys. What do you think of this series so far? I'm really enjoying it. I don't know about you guys. And you know what? Props to Lucas, too. Really good player, but you know, not every player would be comfortable. Not every pro would be comfortable with me just recording live matches. You know, he could have went 0-4. He's 3-1 right now, but he could have went 0-4 or 0-5. And he told me ahead of time, I don't care. Show all the losses. I don't care. I just want to do this for you. So very gracious by Lucas, who is also a Brazilian pro. So here we go, guys. It's going to be a magic archer, a beautiful ice golem to keep that magic archer away from the tower. Unfortunately, right out of Princess Tower range, so we are going to end up taking a couple hits here before that ice spirit freezes that magic archer. Another Royal Hog matchup? Are you crazy? Man, I'm sorry. The one bad thing about these, we did show Lava Loon, which is good, but the one bad thing about doing the live matches, the only downside, I think, is that we can't choose what we face, so it's the same deck. But it's a tough matchup. Let's hope it's a little bit easier than last time. Early on here, we have a little bit more damage than the opponent, so an early lead here as we're about 80, 90 seconds into this match here. So here we go, just kind of reloading here, splitting some skeletons behind the King Tower. Want to see what the opponent's going to do. It looks like we're going to go in with a Hog attack in the left lane. They actually not the exact same deck because they have Mega Minion. I forgot what the other opponent had, but we do get one swing onto that left tower, taking it down to 2393. You guys can see, hopefully, throughout these replays so far, just how valuable even one Hog hit can be, onto the tower. Now, do they have poison or do they have fireball? I imagine they also have poison, but it will be interesting to see. Having the opponent have fireball when we're setting up with that cannon and the musketeer right in front of that King Tower can be a little bit problematic. So I think it's better for Lucas if they do have the poison, even though poison is probably better suits the deck. Anyway, here, a Royal Ghost again coming down. We're going to kite it with an Ice Spirit and then let the Ice Golem kind of take over in that kiting responsibility as the Musketeer cleans up this Royal Ghost. And you can see again here, guys, the placement. It's funny, we're dropping obviously 8 cards in these matchups, but the placement oftentimes is very similar defensively. Again, we talked about the Musketeer, we talked about the Cannon as well, but even the kiting positions, this might be one of those videos, if you guys really want to get better at 2.6, maybe even put me on mute and just watch the gameplay and pay attention to the tile location and the placement that you see from Lucas. So here it comes, more Royal Hogs in the left lane. This time, things are looking a little bit better as we enter into overtime again. Very noteworthy that I believe all of these matches, I want to say, have gone into overtime so far. Either way, the Magic Archer unfortunately does lock on that left tower, taking it all the way down to 25, 30. The opponent forced to use a fireball defensively, not necessarily what they want to do against that Hog Rider, and now we have another Royal Ghost coming down. He's going to be distracted by the skeletons before the cannon. Another point that you guys might want to take note of is against Royal Ghost, which is really popular in the game, you want to really make sure, beautiful log there by the way, and another hit, another almost 2 hits there for that Hog on the left tower. But against Royal Ghost, definitely want to be using your skeletons before the Royal Ghost engages against your musketeer or against your whatever, cannon in that case, right? It's important to make that Royal Ghost activated first. You don't want him to take out your heavy defensive troop. Rather use your cycle cards, preferably surrounding that Royal Ghost so he can't get them all in one hit. A beautiful cycle to another musketeer taking care of that Magic Archer. The predictive log comes down. Another fireball there from HBS, forced to fireball that Hog Rider again. And Lucas here is in the driver's seat, ladies and gentlemen. He's looking pretty good here. And going against a Mega Minion. Looks at this point, he's just going to go ahead and fireball cycle here, and that's something that you guys can do too, especially in a match like this where you have such an HP advantage on your towers. Lucas can sit back here, play some smart defense, which obviously he's proven he's really good at here, and just fireball cycle, of course still sending in the Hog when he's afforded the opportunity to do so. And here it goes, Musketeer against that Mega Minion. The HBS forced to respond to the Mega Minion in any, or the Musketeer, excuse me, in any way. We're gonna cycle a log there, taking the tower down to 549. Now all we really need is 2 fireballs, a log, and it's a GG. But I bet you he's still gonna probably send in a Hog. We'll see here, guys. Gonna play some smart defense. There's the Hog Rider this time, forcing the opponent to have to respond to it. We cycle skeletons there, distract that Royal Ghost a little bit longer to keep that cannon alive, and another log down on that left tower, 426. With only a minute left, there's still plenty of time here, but the opponent's going to be extra aggressive, trying to force Lucas to use his elixir defensively rather than getting those fireballs and the Hog Rider offensively. It looks like a good position for him here if he chooses to do so there. A defensive cannon, cycling that Ice Spirit. Now he has Hog back in hand. Is he going to use it here? Let's see. Log comes down, fireball goes down. Looks like it's going to be a fireball cycle. 30 seconds left. All he has to do is cycle his cycle cards. Cycle his cycle cards, and he'll be looking good. Here comes the skeletons were played. Ice Spirit was played. He has fireball back in hand, and that's going to be GG. Another long match, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, but very, very well played there by Lucas. Let's go ahead and do one more match, guys, and see. I'll see you when he finds it. When he finds one, excuse me. All right, guys. Lucas is currently 43 in the world, and this is going to be the last match of the video. Here we go against that guy. Oh, it's you know, it's another good thing about doing live matches is we don't have to deal with the replays being, you know, Lucas being on the top. It's just really annoying. Well, finally, a non-Royal Hog deck. Can you believe it, guys? It's a miracle. Thank God. If it was another Royal Hog deck, I would have probably stopped the video. Anyway, he's what, 5-1? 4-1? I'm losing track here. Either way, we do get one Hog hit going against a more of a bridge spam type deck here, early on at least, with the Bandit, the 3 legendaries, an Ewiz, there's a bridge spam, there's the Battle Ram, an Ewiz, a Bandit, Royal Ghost, and the Battle Ram. I think this deck might also have Pekka in it. We'll have to wait and see, guys. Either way, that could be trouble with the Pekka and the Ewiz, especially again as we get into double elixir time. So we're 1 minute into this match here, and the opponent chooses to go ahead and cycle those minions behind. We go ahead and respond to that Bandit with a log, able to cycle back to those skeletons and get that Ice Golem back ready in hand. And then we immediately send in the Hog Rider, and there's the Pekka. We called it, guys. Pekka down and avoiding any hits there. Very well played on that Pekka. If you place the Pekka with just enough time left, like basically the same time the opponent drops the Hog, right in the middle of the lane, you can avoid all Hog hits. You guys probably already know that, but we're able to handle the Pekka defensively very easily, and you can see it right here, guys. Just a cannon plus skeletons will take care of the Pekka. That's 4 elixir, not too bad. So here it goes, Royal Ghost in behind the King Tower of the opponent there. We're going to go ahead and respond with an Ice Golem to intercept in the left lane. Here we go, again, minions split by the opponent, and Lucas is going to go ahead and respond again with a Musketeer opposite lane, take care of the Royal Ghost, and then the 2 minions coming down. So here comes a Bandit. Let's see how Lucas plays this. He wants to protect the Muskie, but he doesn't have any of the cards in hand, so Musketeer will die, not before getting 1 hit on that Bandit, so now we're going to have to play some smart defense here. Skeletons to... Ooh, that was a beautiful zap by the opponent there, unfortunately. Really well played by the opponent, and then a poison comes down against the Musketeer, and just taking advantage of the maybe the over... Ooh. My bad. So I was going to say a little bit of an overly aggressive play with the poison by the opponent, leaving them with not enough elixir to play the Pekka, but I was wrong there, as the Pekka does come down, but not before that Hog does get 1 hit, because the Pekka was just a split second too late, and that's what I was talking about with the right timing and the placement of the Pekka. Here comes an Ewiz and a Bandit, avoiding another Hog hit by the opponent there. Perfect Ice Golem placement, making sure this Bandit does get the charge off against the Ice Golem, certainly not the Tower. Tower will finish off that Bandit. Very, very well played there defensively by Lucas, making sure that he always has the perfect placement with that Ice Golem to avoid both of the Ewiz's zaps attack or whatever going into the left tower. Here it comes, another log, misses the Royal Ghost there, buys a little bit of time, able to freeze everything up with an Ice Spirit, and looks like he's able to kite that Royal Ghost a little bit to the right lane, and then Skeletons will make him appear again. A cannon at the bridge there to intercept that battle ram. Beautiful defensive sequence again, and another Hog hit there for Lucas. Almost got 2 there again, ladies and gentlemen. And here he goes, a Musketeer against the Pekka in the left lane. Royal Ghost played at the bridge by the opponent. That was a really smart Royal Ghost there, just in case Lucas had placed a Skeleton or whatever to stop that Pekka. The opponent placed the Royal Ghost there as well. A double usage of that Ice Golem, taking the Bandit charge and also kiting the... oh my god, this match is too intense. I can't keep up, guys. I need a co-commentator. We get 2 swings on that left tower, taking the tower down to 749 by the opponent there. Really smart defense here, especially that last sequence there by Lucas. That was crazy, guys. I almost wish this was like the first battle, because this really shows the skill of Lucas, right? I mean, he was cutting that Royal Ghost and the Pekka and the Bandit everywhere there. And here it goes again. Royal Ghost, Bandit, Pekka coming left lane. The Bandit is down. Royal Ghost will make contact with that cannon. A beautiful job with the Ice Golem there, buying some more time for that Musketeer. Fireball coming down, killing the Battle Ram. Man, GG, says the opponents. Again, we go far into overtime, deep into overtime, and they already give the good game. Man, look at the HP left on the towers too. You can't get a much more difficult matchup as a Hog player than Lucas has here. Again, 2 really good counters to the Hog Rider and the opponent, the Pekka and the Ewiz. Now he's just going to cycle to another Fireball here, using even the Hog Rider to kite those troops all around the board. Look at that. 2 bandits alive. We have a Pekka, Royal Ghost on the tower. GG to Lucas, guys. And that is going to do it for the first video in the new series of live ladder matches. It was a little bit of a long video. Let's check in. He's 30th in the world right now, man. And he says, thanks, Ash. Well, thank you, man. Lucas is a real class act, and he's a really, really good player. Let's see, very well played, man. So, guys, let me know what you thought of the series. Let me know what decks you want to see next. I hope you enjoyed it again. 30th in the world, from 100 to 30, using the classic 2.6 HOG cycle. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Check out Lucas's stats and player profile. Thanks to statsroyale.com in the description below. Huge shout out to Lucas again, and to Bren Chong, my YouTube partner. Check out his information in the description below. Thank you, and as always, take care, guys.